All right. What is going on, my peeps? Welcome back to another stream on the Dre Sanchez YouTube channel. It is Thursday, and we're going to keep this UPS thing going, guys. We are here in Dallas, Fort Worth, where we arrived yesterday in our MD-11 from Los Angeles International Airport. Today we got a quick hop, and if we got enough time to do another one, we will. I have a busy afternoon, so I'm on a strict timeline, so I said, you know what? Got some free time this morning. Let me get it done before work has to happen this afternoon. So that's what we're doing, guys, and we're back in the Boeing 757, and we're going to see what it does, man. So first up, capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for waking me up. Big up to my wifey. Kids are at school, of course. Love them. And checking in right off the bat is my man Sawyer's Aviation. I finally have time to watch a stream, no doubt. Well, welcome to the stream, Sawyer's. Happy Thursday, and happy Thursday to everybody in the background. Let's go ahead and get it in. We are on the VATSIM network and here at Dallas, Fort Worth. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at our situation here. You can see we're here on the UPS cargo ramp here, Dallas, Fort Worth. Got some pretty nice liveries over here, might I add. This old school one right here, man. And actually, I was going to think about flying for FedEx because Memphis is a huge hub for FedEx, and I was going to fly to 767, but I didn't have a livery real quick, and I didn't have time to go get all that, so I figured we'll just keep doing UPS thing today. Big up Drew, man. He says he's just stopping by with the like, no doubt. Happy Thursday to you. Aspiring Aviator, man, what to do, homie? Big up to you. Happy Thursday to you, my G, and thanks for checking in. So let's get on the bird here and get some things situated here before we get the aircraft loaded. Actually, we could just go ahead and get this bad boy up and cracking now. First and foremost, trying to find some room here on my little desk. First and foremost, we need to yeah, that's right, Drew. Fourth Monday, man. Fourth Monday, you know it. We need to come here to our ground, and let's see here. We need to perform maintenance. Maintenance has successfully been performed, because trust me, you don't want to not perform maintenance on this thing. And let's go ahead and get the aircraft configured to get up out of this bad boy. So we are going to be running with hopefully a estimated takeoff weight of 213 pounds, 213,552 pounds. Cargo is 60,000. So we'll see how many pallets we can get on here. Let's see what 10 pallets does for the weight. And let's also get the fuel in there. We need 23,630. pounds of fuel, and so far we are at the gross weight of 185,530 pounds, which is still pretty light. So let's get some more pallets on it. Let's try 12 pallets on this bad boy. And okay, we're at gross weight now of 193,210 pounds with 12 pallets on there. Let's see what 14 does. Almost a full load here. There we go. And let's optimize the center of gravity, because we're not really, you know, this cargo weight down isn't really what I was even concerned about anyway. So we'll go with this load here. 14 pallets, fuel weight 23,630 pounds. Got 6,000 pounds of cargo, which is fine too, because our takeoff weight, estimated takeoff weight on the flight plan is 213,552 pounds. So even if you added 6,000 of this, it would only be 206,890 pounds. So I believe we're good here. We got our center of gravities optimized, and I hit it again, and it looks like that's the best optimization there, with a percentage of 24% there. So with that being said, let's get the GPU going. Yeah, we can get the stairs. We'll roll with some chocks, And we don't need a passenger. We'll get the loader unit and bring up the fuel truck. Before we do all that though, you know what we gotta do? We gotta open some doors up, man, or it's gonna tell us, you know what? Plane's not ready to be loaded. Okay, back to the ground. Plane is not loaded, but we can go ahead and load the plane now. Let me go outside here and see what's crack-a-lacking. Okay, cool. Got the loader there, got the stairs. I gotta get my ground services back, man. Alright, so now that all of that is crack-a-lacking, let's come up here and let's tie the buses here. Alright. And alright, I think that is enough with the música, if I'm being honest with you, for now. And I don't believe we have anybody on VATSIM. Let's check that out. So guys, welcome to the stream, and we are definitely headed to Memphis. Sweet landing with that heavy bird into Fort Worth last night. Hey, appreciate you, Aspiring Aviator, man. We did what we can do. I'm definitely going to be flying the MD-11 a lot more, especially knowing that UPS and FedEx have nefarious plans to retire that bad boy, man. It's just not right. All right, let's keep it going here, guys. Let's see. We'll get right into our position initialization here. Bye, y'all. So we got that crack-a-lacking at this point. And now that the plane is being loaded, let's go ahead and pull up our charts here. And see, we've got Spirit Airlines over there landing somewhere over there, looking at that tag. We're going to be departing out of here of the Fork 3, so I have done this departure before, but not for a long time, so it's not like I haven't memorized, but I know I have departed on the Fork 3. And guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and update your air rack. Today is an update day. I believe it's cycle 2303 is out, so go ahead and update it. I love how Navigraph sends you the email, so if you're doing something, you know, you can just turn the computer on and start getting it crack-a-lacking. Let's see where we're at on the field. So we are where we should have parked last night. The guy actually, and this, you know, is the international air cargo, so he brought us in here, but I should have continued taxi. I didn't know where UPS parked last night. I should have done my better research, but I know where they park now in Memphis, so we will be parking right off of 18 left in Memphis. And same thing here, it looks like, in 18 left is a common denominator for them. So hopefully we're operating south. Let's see if we're operating south. That's going to be tight if we are. It's going to make for an easy departure. Of course, we have no ATC online. And we'll get ready to tune in to 122. Yeah, we're actually out of the south. Winds are right out of the south, 22, gusting 33 knots. Good thing we're using this for takeoff. Altimeter same as it was last night, 299.4. So that's been pretty constant weather conditions there. Memphis has us also nice landing south right on the runway. Winds are at 210, 12 knots, gusting 23, so not as bad. Altimeter is 3008. So guys, we kind of have an idea of what we're doing in Memphis as well. So let's go ahead and pull that up here. This is where I meant to be. All right. Okay, 18 left. This is the cargo area right over here. This is where UPS parks right here. So this is where UPS parks. So we'll come 18 left, 9,000. We can get her done at 9,000, and then we'll just back taxi. Looks like you know, Yankee. All right, that's what we're doing. And getting into Memphis, we are gonna be on the Hoboken 3. Just something sounds funny about that. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Okay, so we'll be traveling north there. We're going to be transitioning on to the Hoboken 3 from Echo Lima Delta, which is El Dorado VOR. And we'll continue in north eastern route all the way up. And maybe here at Twinkle, no, we'll go all the way up because we're landing south. So, and there's 18 left all the way over here. So yeah, that'll be put us in a straight downwind. So whatever the straight line first initial approach fix is for us, it's going to be acceptable, unless it happens to be one of those fixes on the star. Then we'll throw that in as a transition onto the ILS. ILS 18 left, that's what we want. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna be Reese. Alright, so with that being said, let us... Okay, they're all in a line. We're doing our position initialization here. And we should have this here in a little bit, so... Still waiting for that to align. In the meantime, guys, let's get right into the route. Once again, here, we're going to be departing 18... let's see here... We're going to depart 18 left, is what I'm assuming. Yeah, so we'll depart 18 left. Oops. My bad. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, get right into that departure. And fork is just a transition, so go ahead and go to the route and activate that now and just ensure that that's what we... Yep, so there's fork. And right after fork, guys, we go right on to the actual arrival. That's how short this bad boy is. Flying time's only about an hour, which is good. Hoboken 3 with El Dorado transition, and we said ILS 18 left. There is no transition, which makes perfect sense because we're going to be basically right downwind of runway 18 left. And of course vectors to Reese, there you go, that's what we want. So pretty simple, guys. Oops. And there you have it. Now let's get right into our initial ref here. Reserves on board. Let me check you guys out really quick here. Aviation Geek is in the house all the way. My boy D-Champ's in the house. Big up to you guys. Trying to get this flight up and going. Inspired Aviator says doing Long Beach, Oakland, then gonna deadhead to Austin, New Orleans. Nice. Hey, and that was funny, man. Spy and Aviator. I was actually thinking about New Orleans today, but I said, nah, I didn't want to fly the 737, which I was going to do. That's pretty much a standard route from Dallas. What I'm trying to do now, guys, is just whatever airport I land at last on stream, that's the airport I'm going to take off, and I want to work my way. We're probably going to hit Mexico up. We're going to do probably after Mexico, some traveling back and forth there. We'll probably maybe swing over to like Jamaica, maybe hit Puerto Rico up, maybe Princess Juliana, and then do like some long hauls somewhere over to Europe. So that's what I'm thinking about. James Johnson is in the house. He says, what's going on? He says he's here with me. All right. Gracias, papá, por acompañarnos otra vez en este stream. Zach Hamilton is in the house. He says, hey, man, big up to you guys. Happy Thursday, of course. And I'll check with you guys back here shortly. Let's get this bad boy off and cracking here. Okay, so on the flight plan, our total reserves after it's all said and done is about 11,309. That includes 7,965 pounds of fuel for alternate, which is Nashville. And we have a contingency amount of fuel of 15 minutes at 1,958 pounds. So 11,000 pounds is our reserves here, which is more than enough because we're lighter than the flight plan. Cruising altitude is going to be flight level 310. Cost index, y'all know I like running 75. And then we can get right into the takeoff here. It's a nice long runway. Flaps 5 should be more than doable. And the outside temperature here in Dallas Fort Worth is 27 degrees Celsius. It's pretty warm. Texas got it going on. Alright, let's get our center of gravity here. 4.1 on the trims. And let's get our V speeds going here. We got a V1 of 140, V rotate at 143, and a V2 climb out safety speed at 148. Of course, we'll get this on the legs here. And there is, let's just observe the departure intersection Trex Jolie Paxton. Let's make sure that is 100% accurate here on our Navigraph. Rex, Jolin, Paxton, nice. Out to Hannah, out to Lang, out to Fork, and up, and away we go. Altimeter is 29045. Or I'm sorry, 29094. I don't know what I'm saying 454. That is crazy, man. Okay, looks like we are all aligned here, so that's a good thing. Let's get the altimeters here right where they should be. 29094. And of course we got to go over here, otherwise the aircraft is going to tell us that they're not synced up. And we can also do our standby here. 29094. Perfect. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get the airplane doors closed up. Let's ensure plane is loaded. Plane is loaded and confirmed, so that's what's up. Close all. And let's get our better pushback situated here before we do anything else. Alright, better pushback has been letting me down, so I'm not even going to have it. Maybe let's have it do us a turn here. I've used better pushback with this aircraft before, so it shouldn't even be an issue. And I'm pretty sure we got the ramp here. Yeah, definitely out this way.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright, roger that. Gonna turn that on. We don't have any fuel in the center tanks. We are confirmed at 23,600 pounds of fuel. And we'll go ahead and start that up. We can get the rest of these fuel pumps on as well. Okay, everything up here is in the off. We'll get this both. Let's get our yaw dampers on. We'll get our hydraulic pumps on here shortly. along with our APU bleed. And let's go ahead and look at the runway elevation there in Memphis. Runway elevation is 301 at the tip of the runway, so we're going to depressurize to that. There we go. It's in the auto mode, and the APU should now be available. Let's make sure it's up and running before we decide to simply get off of there. Okay, exhaust temperature RPMs are at 100%. APU is available, so we can say goodbye to the ground power. Now we can start getting these hydraulics on here. And let's get the isolation valve in the open position. Get some bleed air cracking in there. There we go. We got some good duct pressure. Landing altitude is all confirmed. And we can do our logo lights and flight duct door we can deny. And we're about to be good to go here, guys. So let's call for a better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Tow is driving up. Alright. Everything there is off, folks. Get right into our map mode, and let's see, we can go all the way up to flight level 310. Okay, might help if I had the flight director on. There we go, LNAV, VNAV. Let's get the flight director on this side as well.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, sounds good to me. Well, so far we're looking good here, folks. Alright, let's see here if we can observe our trims. We need trim set to 4.1. Pretty close there. There we go, 4.1 on the trims, guys. See if we can get this. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want to get rid of that and that. And
tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, before we release our parking brake, of course, you guys know we got to get the TARA, and we'll get the ILS information in the air. And of course, now let's make sure we are doing our due diligence. There we go. There's no ATIS or anything to get. There's nobody around. So we are on our own. Get the weather system going on there. And let's release that parking brake as requested.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Come out here and observe my man pushing us back while I check on you fine folks. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, Dogino, hopefully I said that right. How are you doing, my friend? Currently doing St. Thomas to Fort Lauderdale. I hope you're having a good flight there, my G. Welcome to the stream, and I hope I'm playing your name right. Rindo Gino. I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Zach Hamilton says, need that 757 on Microsoft Flight Simulator ASOP. Haha, UPS ops all the time for me once that comes, for sure. 757 UPS, what can Brown do for you? Right? Hopefully get them packages there on time. James Johnson says, have I tried Mofongo? Oh, of course. Yo soy boricua, claro que sí. Yo he probado mofongo, claro que sí. Qué chévere, qué rico está esa comida. Bien delicioso, papá. Claro que sí. Sí, mofongo. Mofongo with a Malta India. That's it right there. Alright, y'all, so it looks like better pushback is actually working just fine today. So far so good.
Love traffic. 351 Sierra, 25 miles out inbound on the localizer runway 3 left approach.
He said 3 left approach. Hopefully my man knows what the winds are doing. Alright, so we are getting pushback time now. So we got a pretty easy taxi, guys, which is going to be straight Whiskey Foxtrot to 18 left. Zach says, do you, let's see here. Do you use a site to find their routes? Flight connection is awesome, Zach. Let's set the parking brake here. I actually just use FlightAware.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I'll go and either I use, SimKit Pro tool. I'll just type in some routes and look for things there, or I just go to FlightAware and kind of just type in some UPS routes, or go to the airports and just kind of search the airports and see if the aircraft have filings there. So that's kind of how I do it, man. Alright, guys, so buses are tied, utility buses are good, the generators are on, because sometimes I forget to connect them, so I always got to beat myself to that. And of course we should have had that red beacon crack-a-lackin', so we'll make sure that beacon is on now. And I believe we are good for the engine start, so let's go ahead and start this left engine first, since he'll be
Tow is disconnected. I'm bypassing.
Bouncing out to the left.
Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time, and have a safe flight.
N2 is on the right. Thank you, sir. All right. That's pretty tight how it's engine starting. It's got a little blow in there. A little tierra, as we call it, blowing around there. And Zach says, "Ah, gotcha." Zach Hamilton saying, "Aviation Geek. I've used flight connections, but not sure if it displays cargo routes." Okay, looks like we got a nice stable start on the left engine there. Starting to right. Let that crew in the back. No, hey, no smoking back there. Except for Drew Stone. Drew Stone's a light him if you got him type of guy. You know what I'm saying? See, let's come here and make sure we got the weather on map mode. Okay, and we are in the auto position now, so let's go ahead and close the isolation valve. Get those engine bleeds and packs on. Trim air. Keep the air constant in each zone. Let's also get all of our temperatures where they need to be in the auto position. Okay, isolation valve is closed. APU bleed is off. Packs are on. Our landing altitude is set. And generators 1 and 2 are left and right are connected. We can go ahead and just turn off the APU. All of our hydraulic pumps are on. Yaw dampers are on. We are fully aligned. And seat belts are in the auto position, as well as no smoking. We got a denial on the flight deck door. And we do have still 23,500 pounds of fuel on board. No fuel in the center pumps. The center tanks therefore are not activated, and therefore no worry. Let's get that glare shield turned up just in case. And let's go ahead and continue to get the aircraft ready. Let's go ahead and get our emergency brake or auto brakes into the RTO position. Armed as auto spoilers, guys. Trims are checked, and let's get our flaps down into flaps 5 position now. Okay, flap 5 is selected, and we'll wait for it to indicate here. Now guys, we can come back over here and do our flight controls check, which also gives me an indication that you guys need some flight controls, so hopefully we get those up and at them for you. Alright, that is good to go. Let's go ahead and do our flight controls check now that we've got all my screens up here. Pull up, pull down, aileron left, aileron right, and neutral, and of course rudder right and rudder left. Alright guys, so flight controls check is complete, and we'll leave this engine on so we can monitor it. Flaps are down and confirmed, and flaps 5. Takeoff speeds are confirmed. Once again, we've got a V1 of 140, V rotate 143, V climb out 148. LNAV and VNAV are on, and now it's time to taxi. Alright, Whiskey Foxtrot 18 left. And we're out on the Fork 3. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. UPS 318 Heavy is will be taxiing the runway 18 left for departure on the Fork 3 via Whiskey Foxtrot for Dallas Fort Worth traffic. Alright, so we are good to go there. Get our floods up. And let me check you guys out.
UPS, are you that 75 that I see off my right?
Say again for UPS?
Are you the 757 freighter?
That is correct, sir.
Like the new paint job, bud.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? UPS is making them nice and shiny these days.
Amen to that.
You arriving or you departing?
We're going to Dallas Love. We actually are on our way in from California. We did a stopover last night in Phoenix.
Nice, nice. Have a good trip to Dallas Love. And funny thing is, I just came out of LAX last night in the MD-11 in here to Dallas Fort Worth, and now I'm gonna head over to Memphis. Copy of sorts is in the house.
On my way to Sun and Fun.
Nice. Have a good one, brother. All right, guys. Thank you. Do the same. We are just making friends here at the airport. I'm gonna check the rest of your guys' comments out in the air so that we can get to it. I see James Johnson and looks like Aviation Geek said something, so I'm not being dismissive. Let's get rolling here. Let's get the nose gear on and these turnights going on, and it's time to ride, y'all. Let's see here. We are not moving. That is strange. Okay, parking brakes are most certainly released, so let's figure out why we're not moving here. Something funny is going on here. Let me see. Let's get out the aircraft and see why are we not moving. Okay, we don't have any chocks on. There's no better pushback. Let's see. I noticed my toe brakes though are doing something funny, so let's put the parking brake up and just go check the controls here and make sure toe brakes. Let me see, do they need to be on the reverse axis? I don't think so. But now, come on, X-Plane. Looks like X-Plane's doing something funky. Okay. Let's see. This is some funny business here. Come on, X-Plane. Okay, so now let's go back and reverse those axes back. Boom and boom. So brakes are coming off, man. I don't know what's going on here.
Love traffic. Skylane 351 Sierra, short 5 mile final runway.
There we go. We got her moving now. Maybe it's the weight. That was strange. Alright, guys. Hog Flies is in the house. Alright, guys. Man, I wonder how much gas we burnt doing that. See what we got in the old tank. 23.1, and we're okay. Okay, everything is still armed. Objective takeoff is still good. In Dallas Fort Worth, UPS 318 is currently on Whiskey Foxtrot. We'll be crossing runway 18 right, continue taxi to runway 18 left, Dallas Fort Worth.
UPS, use caution. There's a lot of shifting winds up here.
Okay, yeah, roger that. I see those winds were gusting on departure anyway, so appreciate the heads up in the pilot report.
No worries. Love traffic, Skylane 351 Sierra, short final runway 13 left.
He's landed on 13 left, but we learned last night 13 left and right are closed, but I'm not going to tell him. Let him have his fun while there's no ATC on. And Dallas Fort Worth traffic, UPS 318 is now entering runway 18 left for immediate departure out on the Fork 3, climbing unrestricted up to flight level 310. We'll call clear of runway for Dallas Fort Worth. Alright, get those strobes on. Man, this girl is heavy, boy. Alright. Hopefully we have a nice landing with her being so heavy. Let's go ahead and start the clock. Let's take a look how nice she looks on the outside. Now that we got no problems, man. Alright. Alright, guys, here we go. Let's get the clock started. Arm auto throttles. Clock is started. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Forward pressure. Past 80 knots.
Flow of traffic, Skyline 35100, vacating runway 13 left, Alpha 3.
Standardized pressure.
Jet center.
B1 and rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Yeah, I can see those winds he's talking about. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. UPS 318 is now vacated runway 18 left, climbing out on Port 3. Last call. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. Just climb her out nicely here, guys. Flaps one stage up. Speed check. Flaps up, clean. Okay, 4,500. Pass it to 5,000. Hand over to autopilot. Okay, we're passing through 6,000 now, guys. Disarm the auto spoilers there. RTO is back now in the off position. Gear is up and confirmed. Landing lights are still on as we're passing through 6,900. Climbing out there. On the fork departure, we've got a left turn planned here. And we're off and at 'em, guys. You guys see that? We make friends on the channel at every airport we land at. Alright, let me get into some of what you guys talking about here. Hawkfly said, I'm not sure how rare or common it is. Just know they have relatively small ramp aside all of the FedEx ramps. Got you. Hogfly says, now you got me curious. Aviation, I'm going to track it. You guys got a little conversation going on here. Okay, you guys are talking about a UPS there flight with Zach. Oh, and those toga sounds. Yes, sir. Now, Sawyer's Aviation says toga. Gear up. There you go. Awesome takeoff and departure. Aviation Geek says, I appreciate you, Aviation Geek. Big up to you, homie. Zach Hamilton says, oh, those sounds, those engines, those GEs. Yes, sir. Yeah, these are GEs, baby. They use both Pratt & Whitney engines and Rolls-Royce engines. That's right. Zach Hamilton, thanks, Coffee of Sorts. The GE sounds better to me. And he says they use the RB211 or the PW. Looks like 2000 there. All right, we're getting into our left turn here, guys. We should be most certainly above 10,000 now, so we'll get those landing lights off here shortly. Let's just do a little flyby. All right, yep, and we are 11,800, so it's time to say you got to go a little bit under to get this one. It's a little picky. There we go. All right. And landing lights are off. Everything up top is looking good, guys. No complaints here. And we don't have any traffic. We got to pay particular attention to the traffic once we're flying on our own here. So welcome aboard UPS 318. It's kind of a short flight here. Climbing through 13,000 now on lateral navigation and vertical navigation, of course. Get into the legs there, because this is all going to happen quick, guys, because it's not a long flight at all. Okay, we got top climb there. It's like in about 60 miles or so. And once we get transition, we'll do our thing. Let's come over to the first officer.
Unable to find UID 2.
Oh, we don't have the first officer side. That's we'll have to fix that up for next flight. I'm not going to mess with it now. Kind of good to come over here at this side anyway, so let's get this one all figured out here. There goes that. Boom. Let's get the weather on. We don't need terrain. Traffic should be on. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of a weather return there. Unless that's terrain that I just put on. Let's see. Getting a little bit of that turbulence. Yeah, that's terrain we put on. We'll leave terrain on this side for now. Alright. Let's see our current altitude here. 17,000. Since we're on the side, let's go ahead and get this to 29902 standard pressure, and we'll come back over here. All right, now we can go standard pressure here. All right, pass it to 18,000. Again, very short flight. Making some good speed there, just checking those winds out. And we got about 8 minutes in the air now, so definitely less than an hour to go. I believe complete flying time was a hour and 1 minute there. All right. What else we got cracking in here? Aviation says Boeing needs to build a 767 MAX for sure. That's right. Aviation Geek, nothing like 757 whizzing by you at Mach 1, my G. Zach Hamilton's Kentucky State Police also do their air training here as well with their Huey. Okay. Zach says, oh nice, our local airport here in town is HQ for Kentucky National Guard, and have an Air National Guard base as well. A lot of Blackhawks all the time. Had some Ospreys swing by for refuel. Hey, that's nice, man. Those Ospreys are nice. When I was living in Southern California, and I'd go to San Diego, close to the Miramar, which is where Top Gun is at, you would see the Ospreys flying over there all the time. And then, of course, you got Oceanside, Camp Pendleton. Zach Hamilton says, Dre, do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. I'm going to put it in there for you. Coffee of Sword says they already put the 757 out of production. Yep. That is correct. Man, that's what I'm saying. All these great planes are going bye-bye. These other planes, they're smaller. You can do more with their efficiency. And, like I said, the price of gas has caused everybody to go into a Well, and it really happened late 90s where like I said, we were talking about it last night, where the carrier stopped using big planes and really started overcrowding smaller planes to make sure they were fully booked. That's why a lot of the times the airlines, their job is to overbook the plane to make sure the plane is always going to be full, and then they would rather give somebody a comp, because at the end they know they're still going to patronize them. So, but yeah, we got to fly these old classics, man, while they're still relevant. That's for sure. Yeah, at least they still got the 767 and the 777 right, coffee. Thank you, Aviation Geek, and let me know if that link doesn't work. I'll put another one in there too. And then just follow the rules to verify yourself. It's a little tricky. You either have to do .verify, and then the bot is going to send you a direct message in your Discord, and then you'll just click on that message. It'll cause your browser to open up and for you to re-verify, just you logging in, just to make, and it does that so it makes sure that no of those robots can attack the Discord channel like they have before. I did .verify, but I never got the DM. Okay. Should work. Try it again, and you have to go do that in bot commands too. Go to the .verify and see if there's the bot, and type it in there as well, and see if it'll send it to you. Funny thing is, I didn't even set up my own Discord. Leo Sticks has a guy who's really good at Discord. He offered to do mine, and he did mine, so he set it up basically the same way Leo's is set up. And another thing I can do too, to make sure you have access to me if you can't get in, is I can send you my my Discord hashtag, and you can just send me a friend request, or you can send me your Discord hashtag, put it right here, and I can send you a friend request. So either way, we'll make it work. So let me know, copy, if you finally can get in. If not, we can also do it that other way, and that'll work for you too, my G. Okay, guys, let's see where we're direct. Okay, we're direct to Fork. Now, this is the flight we can't really mess around too much, simply because we got to get the ILS information in there. So here's the information for 18 left. We need 111.15 and a course heading of 180. So 111.15. and 181. We'll re-verify that. We will definitely re-verify that. All right, 181, 111.15. Oh, 180. See, that's why we always verify. And we're gonna do decision height of 501 because touchdown is 301. Or if we do radio, you just put 200, and it's the same difference. So 501. Okay, we'll do 500. Okay, guys, we are reaching our flight level that we filed, which is 31,000 feet. Our vertical speed is now nullifying itself. We're going to go wings level, And we'll make sure the engine now went into the cruise profile. So guys, we're doing good there. Let's go ahead and see what the bird is estimating for our fuel upon arrival. We're going to have 14,400 pounds on arrival, which should definitely be a good thing. El Dorado will be at 17,300 pounds. And that does that. Let's look and see if we have our top of descent information here. So we'll eventually get our top of descent information here. It should be I can never, sometimes I get in these different FMCs, I don't remember where the top of descent information is at. It's either always going to be in your progress page or your cruise, but usually it's going to come up here. We're just not direct to our top of descent, so it's not giving us that information just yet, but it will. Sometimes I'll have it in the, oh, here it is right here. Through top of descent, 199 nautical miles. I think I just ended up looking down here, so I always got to remember where it's at. So here it is here. We got 198 nautical miles, 1838 Zulu, which we're flying in real time right now, guys. So 1838 Zulu. Let's see, 182838. So about 20, 25, 26 minutes to our top of descent. So while we're doing that, let me check you guys out one more time. Dimitri is in the house. What's up, my G? Says happy flight. How you doing, Dimitri? Says, hey, beautiful takeoff, nice clouds. Just got home from work and enjoying the magic flight. All right, well, welcome back home from work. And Kara Cooler says hi. What's up to you, Kara? Looks like Kara is saying good morning. Good morning to you as well. And welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for flying along with your boy today. Coffee of Sorts says, I'll send you my Discord username. Not too sure what's going on with the verification for me. That's all right. Here, I'll tell you what. This is for everybody who's interested. You guys can do it. Let me just look up my Discord name here. And you can send me a friend invite, which that works too. Okay, so I'm going to put my Discord stuff in there. And you can send me a friend invite as well. So anybody who's having a problem verifying, don't worry about it. You could just send me direct message using my username, and then we could do it that way, and then we'll eventually get you figured out, put on, make sure you get onto the server there. So welcome aboard, everybody. UPS 318, guys. We are headed to the wonderful, wonderful Memphis. So as stated, let's look at our arrival here. Again, we're going to transition El Dorado, then we'll have direct fay, and we need to be at Otis at 290 above 16,000. So that'll be the first thing we're going to check here in the old FMC. Otis 290, 16 above. Matter of fact, let's just put it over here. After Otis, we've got Hoboken. 280 below 23, 280 below 23. I like it. Tammy's 280, and between 16 and 14, and we'll be 280, 16, 351. Madden 280 at 13. Let's see what we get at Jamia. 250, 11,842. That'll work. And finally, we need to be at skis at 4,000. Let's make sure the end game is that. Skis 210, 4,000. So I'm more than satisfied. Then we have Reese above 3,000. Then we've got Ronnie at 2,170, which will definitely be getting the Maltese Cross there for our final descent or final approach into runway 18 left. And then let's confirm our missed approach is at Crease. Here's the missed approach fix, Crease. It is a right pattern hold. Looks like that. We're going to get that off this radio here from the HLI VOR. Let's read the narrative. Missed approach climb to 900, then climbing left turn to 5,000 outbound on the Memphis VOR radio 151 to Crease, which is Crease intersection, which is DME 10.4 nautical miles from the Memphis VOR, and hold. Continue to climb to 5,000. So that's kind of what we're doing. We'll come in. If we go miss, then we'll just follow the instructions. It's a climbing left turn, so we'll be out off to the left. So I do like the what the FMC is showing us. So what we'll set for our bottom altitude once we start our top of descent is, or arrive at our top of descent, will be 4,000 feet. And now we're direct to El Dorado, of course. Oh, let's check one more thing out. Okay, getting into the field, we'll do 18 left, and then we'll taxi back on Yankee. So if the winds are gusting, we're not going to land at full flaps, but we will at least auto brake to 4, just to make sure we get a nice good slowdown in case I do any float, which obviously I'm not planning to, but you got to plan for the worst, hope for the best. All right, so perhaps you can see our top of descent there now. We can potentially get some musica on here. All right. Boom, boom, room. Gonna get something to eat. Oh, he says, be right back. Gonna get something to eat. Copy. I'm thinking of flying the 747 from Dallas to New Orleans. Okay. You're gonna do that cargo ops. And Aviation Geek's already given us the ATIS information hotel. It's 210, 13 knots, 10 static miles. Broken at 2,200, overcast 5,000. Temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. Dew point is 18. Altimeter is 3007. Okay, copy says yes. Thank you for that, Aviation Geek. And Seth R says doing Dallas to Omaha in the A320. Cool. What you flying in, Seth R? And look at James Johnson. I think James Johnson should be a translator or a linguist. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, Seth. Zach says sent friend request on Discord. Okay, no doubt. Let's check it out. All right, Zach and Copy, I got you guys. We're all friendly on Discord now. See, we're Discord buddies. And in the meantime, you guys continue to try and get your verification done on the channel there, or the Discord page there. So there we go, guys, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, we're making big things happen. Thanks, Aviation Geek. Seth says you have a link to your Discord, and okay, Aviation Geek got it. Good language, thank you. I'm doing good. Hey, Dimitri. James Johnson is the man of many languages. He's an international man. He's an international man of mystery. All right. I'm curious what the cargo area looks back here. I have never checked. I don't know if it's just... I can't remember. Okay, here's the extended crew area here. Who knows what's behind the door? Could be nothing. And it's nothing. All right. Back in. And that concludes our tour of the cabin. On this freighter anyway. Is it me or does that bathroom look like it needs to be clean? We need to get these employees in here and scrub this thing up, man. I'm an Army guy. I require 100% cleanliness at all times. Better keep it clean. Alright, Blue Games is in the house, man. Big up to you, Blue, man. Happy Thursday, Blue. How you doing, brother? And of course, he needs no introduction, guys, but Blue Games is in the house, y'all. I've met Blue personally, consider him a good friend of mine, and his channel is always rocking. So if you guys don't know, you better know. Go visit Blue Games' channel and give him a subscription. He is definitely a trendsetter in the flight sim community, man. So big up, thanks for stopping by, Blue. And we gotta do some DCS, my G. We gotta link up, man. Rock City is in the house. Big up to you, Rock, man. Happy Thursday to you, my G. Zach says grab parachute next time before going through that door. For real. For real. Alright, he says I'm gonna try to do DCS with you, man. Hey, that's what's up, Blue, man. Can't wait for that Strike Eagle to come out. For sure. Okay, it says learning the U860. Yeah, okay, alright. That's what I'm talking about. We can fly some of that too, man. Yep, the old Blackhawk. Yes, sir. She's fun to fly, Blue. I promise you, man. I want to get with you offline anyway, Blue, so we can talk about some missions that we can create, man. They also have a lot of nice user downloads too on the Eagle Dynamics website. So Blue and I and Leo Sticks, and I think it was Shadow, we were able to do a flight. I don't know. It feels like it's like 8 months to a year ago, but we were able to do a flight in DCS together. We did some Apache ops, and it was definitely a fun time. So, yeah, Blue says he's all the way down. Yes, sir, man. Blue, yes, sir. Blue, when you stream it again next, man, so we can make sure we're all notified so we don't miss it. Yeah, man. What you going, man? I see Blue. Blue be doing train simulator. Blue does racing. Blue does Microsoft Flight Simulator, X-Plane. Man, he does it all. Okay, DCS tomorrow. Okay. Hey, what time, Blue? I'm gonna try to jump in with you, dog. Let me know, man. Let me know. And Blue, I put my, I'm not sure if I think I have your Discord, Blue. I should be in your Discord. And if not, I switched phone numbers, Blue, so I'll send you a message from my new phone number. Okay, 11 Eastern. Okay, cool. You doing a mission or you doing a server? That might work because that's 8 for me. I might be ready to go at 8. Yeah, text me. Okay, yeah, I still got you, so I'll text you and just let you know it's my new phone number. What you flying tomorrow, Blue? So I can get my mind right. You doing the F-18? You doing Hilo? What you doing? James Johnson says lo mejor que pero hablar Russian con este teléfono americano, papá. Ajá, entiendo, porque tú puedes usar el Google Translate, ¿no? Qué chévere, qué chévere. All right, y'all. Let us come up here and check on our top of descent. That way we are not getting too far out of the process here. You guys like that? That was kind of like a Russian accent for you. All right, not doing bad there. Not doing bad. Blue says Helos, Blackhawk, Apache, and maybe the C-130. Man, you speaking my language, Blue. Let me know, dog. For real, I'm down. I'm definitely gonna get in on that. Aviation Geek says, Dre, the only way to get your mind right is get that back rub. I hear you, man. But make sure my wife knows that. You know, like, hey, baby, escucha me. I need that back rub. Sorry, Dimitri. Nightbot's being gangster. Oh, okay. You're talking about the American keyboard. Oh, I got you. I got you. Entendido, papa. Entendido. Zach Hamilton says, sent you some photos on Discord. What's going on over my house right now? All right. Let's see what we got here. Shut up, Nightbot. Just translate Spanish to Russian. There you go. All right. Let's see what type of pictures we got here, man. Oh, nice. A Black Hawk flying right over your house, Zach. That's what's up. Yep, Black Hawk with no pylons and a couple troops hanging out. Yeah, they got, looks like they hooked up to the winch or either the safety strap. Yeah, guys, when I was in Iraq, man, I flew on, well, even before Iraq, I flew on Black Hawks. I used to actually work when I was in the military. I was a mechanic. And a lot of the times when I was stationed at Fort Irwin, which is this unit right here, this is the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment, we would, I used to have to go support the FARP, which is the field refueling point. There was some Hemet fuelers out there, and we would set up a FARP for the Blackhawks and any birds, really. We would get some old Hueys too that was still running, and we would get the Blackhawks, and they would come in and we would refuel them, man. We'd be out in the middle of nowhere, middle of the desert, and those Blackhawks would come in. We would refuel 2 at a time, and then they would take off, man. So it was definitely a joy refueling those Blackhawks and riding on them and the whole 9. Definitely love some Blackhawk, man. If you guys seen this guy on YouTube, I think he's a civilian. He bought a Blackhawk, but he can't even get his pilot's license for it. He's having a problem getting his rating for it. Alright, guys, we are cooking with Crisco here, even though Crisco's not the best oil for you. Definitely the cold pressed, gotta say cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil. That's the oil. You can actually take 2 teaspoons of that, man. And guys, just to let you know, when you get older, which some of y'all are old heads in here, you're gonna know this, but the more nasty stuff you gotta eat to stay alive. I'm drinking my apple cider vinegar with the mother, try to do the olive oil. Apples I enjoy, so that's no problem. I just saw this other recipe, which is really good to fight cancer. It's like asparagus with lemon in there, and you blend it up. Then you can strain it if you want. You drink that, and it's really good for your metabolism, blood pressure, your blood sugar. So, yeah, man. Gotta put good stuff in your body if you want to live a long time. So that's my word. Zach says Heavy Blue Sparks on YouTube bought a Blackhawk and had it all redone and has his license, and he said it was crazy the process to go through that. Yeah, I think that's the guy. So I think eventually, yeah, he did get his license. The last time I saw his stuff, he didn't have his license. So Zach, but that's the guy right there. He's got like a beard, right? Yeah. If that's the same dude that I'm thinking about, yeah, that's the guy. I saw him get his Blackhawk, and then for a while he was having a hard time getting it redone or whatever. So it must be nice to have that type of cheddar laying around. Yep, he finally got it. Okay, that's the cat I was talking about. All right, guys, let's check. Is it weather? Still no ATC for us anyway. Houston center's on and Jacksonville center's on in our proximity. let's see here. Okay, Memphis, we got it at 210, 13 knots. And this is pretty much the information hotel, which is what Aviation Geek gave us. He's got another video coming soon, out soon. He bought a dolphin. My man is just buying everything out there. He bought a dolphin. Oh man, he should buy some kids some food, you know, along with his dolphin and his helicopter. Hey, maybe he's, I get it. Maybe he could use the helicopter, buy the food, do some food drops to some needy areas in our country, the United States, before, because there's a lot of hungry kids. Drop the food off to them, and then for their moral support, their therapy animal could be the dolphin, man. So that's what's up. Copy of Sort says, I love the A350, but I feel like the Airbus kind of copied the 787 with it. Probably competition. Sorry. Oh, okay, a dolphin helicopter, not an actual dolphin. Okay, all right. Even so, he could use the other helicopter as well to continue his philanthropy, as suggested. All right, man, we better start paying attention here. Not that far to go, guys. I wanted to actually try to get 2 legs in today, but let's see. We're not even on the ground yet, and 11:32. Might be pushing it. We might see what else we can get up in this bad boy. I'll tell you what, Aviation Geek, still the same thing for Memphis. Thank you. Let's see, no matter what, by 2:10, I gotta be off of here. West Coast time. So that'd be 5:10 your guys' time at the latest. So if you guys can find me a route that is very short, the UPS flies from Memphis, I'll do it. And this is all the FMC was telling us to do, was to switch our target altitude for our descent. KMM to Louisville, UPS, okay. SDF is at Louisville? Let me check it out. Yep, UPS. Okay, guys. Ooh, and look at that. They fly the MD-11 there. They also fly an Airbus A300-600. And they fly the 763. But sounds good to me. So what do you guys think? Should we stay in the 757 or should we switch to a 767 for the next route? You guys let me know what you think. Man, you guys got on that quick. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and reduce this now. Okay, you got it, Aviation Geek. I think we can make it happen. 11:34, super short flight. We'll fly the 767 on the next leg, guys, to Memphis, and hopefully we make it. Okay, we have started our top of descent on the Hoboken 3. Let's go ahead and make our call here on VATSIM. Make sure we're still at 1228. Memphis traffic and area traffic. UPS 318 is a Boeing 757-200 Foxtrot. Now vacated, flight level 310, descending on the Hoboken 3. Expecting a transition for the ILS 18 left, full stop for Memphis traffic. All right, you guys. We are on the way down, and Coffee says the 767. All right, Zach, Coffee, and Aviation Geek, you got it, homies. 767 it is. Winds are at 13 knots. They were gusting. We might be able to expect some gusting, so I still think, and it's modified VFR, so let us, and that's cool, not a big difference between the two, so we'll do 134. ILS 18 left, 111.15 with a front approach course of 180. 111.15, 180, that is in. We also have a decision height of 501. We could re-verify that on the chart. Decision height is 501, which puts us exactly 200 feet above our touchdown zone elevation at the airport. And we know that the mist is up to 5,000 with a climbing left turn out of the field to the Keys intersection here. And it is a right hold. It is a right hold, so as you can see there, it'll be a teardrop entry. So we'll come direct right to Keys and then come right back around. Boom. No problem. On a heading of 151 for 1 minute, back to 331. And of course that's at 5,000, so we'll probably be only at about 230 knots max indicated for that hold, should that need to take place. So, flaps 25 it is. VREF is 133, plus 10 is 143, plus another 3 could be 146. So we'll make it between 146 and 143 on our approach speed. We'll stay within those parameters. It is a 9,000 foot runway, and just in case I float, we are going to do auto brakes 4, especially because we have a nice load on us, so we'll select that, and we can go ahead and arm the auto spoilers. Auto spoilers is now in the arm position. And after this song, guys, we'll be turning the music off and getting ready for our arrival into Memphis International. Okay, essentially we match the heading up just in case we need to take it. And actually we can look at what that heading is going to be once we get downwind here. So that heading is basically going to be 360. Here are the skis. Then on track 360 to skis, continue track 360. Okay. Alright guys, we got 360 in there. Memphis traffic, UPS 318 is now at 19,500. It's in via the Hoboken 3, and we are direct to Tammy, expecting full stop ILS 18 left for Memphis traffic. Dimitri says, are you still flying on X-Plane 11 or have you permanently switched to version 12? I have X-Plane 12 on this computer. On my old computer is X-Plane 11. And I wouldn't be opposed to doing some flights on X-Plane 11 simply because all of the aircraft that I used to fly on 11 are not yet ready for X-Plane 12. I also do, believe it or not, have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 There's just really no aircraft that I'm willing to spend the money for yet. I mean, if I want to fly the 737, I'll probably buy that from PMDG for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then I'm definitely going to get the A330. But I was looking for some more turboprops and stuff like that, and they don't have it on Microsoft Flight Simulator yet. So I got a lot of money dumped in the X-Plane business here. But I am definitely going to still do some Microsoft Flight Simulator stuff. Aviation Geek said we would fly the A300. LOL, he says. Zach Hamilton says, I used to live next to the UPS. I used to live next to a UPS pilot. He flew the 747. He always did Louisville to Anchorage and Louisville to Germany, to Cologne, Germany. Dre, we don't go by VFR and the A1 Violators Association. James Johnson says that he prefers flights with people more than cargo flights. A mí usualmente me gusta hacer los vuelos con pasajeros, pero a veces no quiero volar un tiempo. So, por ejemplo, si voy a usar un avión grande, no quiero a veces volar muy lejos. Entonces con los aviones que llevan los paquetes es más fácil usar un avión así y a volar más corto, y por eso prefiero los dos en realidad. So I was just telling James Johnson that basically he was asking me, do I prefer cargo flights or flights with passengers? Normally, yeah, with passengers, but I do like the cargo flights for a few different reasons. One, you can fly a big plane short distance because that's really what happens, and for another reason, I love deliveries, and I do like the variation of having to fly something super heavy at its max cargo weight usually. With just, no necessity to be attending to passengers. So I like them both, actually. The majority of the time, I'll probably fly passenger planes, of course, but that's just what I'm thinking. Hey guys, we're reeling it in. So the plan is to do a very quick turnaround. So the replays are going to be very limited. Since we'll do one outside tower view, maybe something else, and then we got to get up and at them for our next flights, which is a shorter flight than this, guys, which will mean a lot more work preparing for our arrival. So once we make our left turn, guys, we're going to be right downwind of runway 18 left there. And you can see Skis is pretty much a good point to make our right turn to go direct to Reese. So this is going to kind of work out even better than I thought. You can see here Skis and then Reese. So it'll be a right turn. Skis will be at 4,000. And Reese, okay, which is the initial fix here for the ILS, we need Reese at 3,000. So immediately once we get to Skis, we will continue our descent down to 3,000 and get us where we need to go. Okay, we did not get our altimeter set, so let's do that now. Alright, 3007 everywhere, guys. And auto spoilers arm, auto brakes are to 4, and it's asking for some drag here. Look at that. We pretty much made the speed limit right where we should have. Aren't we good Samaritans? He says 3-6 right is the closest to the UPS ramp, and that should be the opposite. If it's 3-6 right, but it's the same thing. Same strip of runway. 3-6 right is 18 left, and we're landing south, so that's correct, Zach. That is correct. Aviation Geek says eating steak, mashed potatoes, fried apples, and loaded baked potato, I'm assuming, with cornbread and a biscuit. Woo, boy, you making me hungry there, Aviation Geek. I haven't eaten anything today. You guys know what I ate today? Nothing. All I drank was apple cider vinegar. And then I had these little Nutri-Bars I was going to eat. I'll probably eat them on the replay here. Zach Hamilton says, perfect. And that's for you. James Johnson is perfecto. All right. We are now right downwind. Memphis traffic, UPS 318 is now right downwind, continuing our descent via the Hoboken 3 direct to Boeing. We'll call right base at Skis to Reese for 18 left for Memphis traffic. Okay, so we're already at 210, which I like. There we go. I just jumped that on so we can continue to keep our same descent profile at negative 1,300 feet per minute. And let's look at our flap constraints here so we can start bringing some flaps in. 240 for 1, 220 for 5. And you see that nose is kind of up even under the descent, so we'll go ahead and go speed check flaps 1. Which also will create that drag that I want. And guys, we've got a final approach speed of, well, our VREF is 133 plus 10, 143. So we're looking for 143, 146. We'll set it for 3,000, of course. And I do notice that a lot of the times that these cargo planes, man, they're a little bit harder to slow down. All right, thank you, brother. He says the UPS ramp is just to the right of the taxiway Yankee, just past taxiway Delta. Okay, roger that. Thank you, thank you. Aviation Geek says I'm finer than frog hair. If I was any better, I wouldn't know what to do, James. That guy is crazy, man. As soon as we start getting into our turn, we'll most definitely reduce our speed to 180. And actually, if you look at it, let's see, 180. Okay, Reese to here is 14 miles. Ronnie 6. Okay, so we got a little bit of a ways. So you got 7735, another 0.8. Okay, and this is DME 14 from the IEX from the. So once we get here, it's 14.5 miles for the ILS there. Once we make our turn. So we'll get a little past it to skis and then start making our turn. Remember, we want to intercept the ILS less than 30 degrees. Memphis traffic, UPS 318 now turning right base for runway 18 left. We'll call right to final for Memphis traffic. Check flaps 5. And of course, after Reese, the next descent that we need is Ronnie at 2000. Localizer is armed. Okay, so we're going to be final approach course setting is 180. We're on a heading of 162, so that is definitely most indubitably less than 30 degrees there. And flap speeds for flaps 15 is 210. Speed check flaps 10. Alright guys, let's get these landing controls on for you. And they weren't lying about these conditions. So good thing is we're well below the glide slope. We already have this planned in case the glide slope's coming down, we can match our descent with it, but that's kind of how it works. So we'll be fine to intercept the localizer in our current profile here. Again, we're going to be turning to a heading of 180, and we're now on a heading of 165. Now 167. So we should be picking up that localizer here in any second now. Localizer has been captured, so we can go straight into the approach mode. We'll be waiting for the glide slope, and now we can get our situation up to 5,000 for the mist. Memphis traffic, UPS 318 has now turned right to final for runway 18 left, expecting full stop. Memphis traffic. All right. Okay, guys, we're about on the 10-mile final. Let's go ahead and go gear down. VREF is still 133 plus 10, 143 plus another 3, 146. We'll go about 145 here, guys. Let's turn the weather off. Glide slope is captured. We do have our gear down, confirmed, 3 green. And speed is bleeding. And flaps 25 is being selected. And we'll wait for it to indicate, and we'll wait for us to get nice visual on the runway. Almost to our 5-mile final there. And I'll check you guys out once we get there on the replay.
Memphis traffic, American 1275, 50 miles to the west, 6,000 inbound, 18 left approach, Memphis.
Memphis traffic, UPS 318 is now on a 5-mile final for runway 18 left, full stop. We'll call clear of the runway for incoming traffic, Memphis traffic. All right, as you guys can see, visibility isn't the best right now. I mean, it's still pretty questionable. Looks like we got a little rain going on here. Okay, or either that we're just, yeah, it looks like slight rain. Or either that or we're just coming out of the cloud. I'm not getting any precipitation on the windshield here. Pretty low visibility. Remember, minimums is going to be 501. Right now we're 1,120 feet above the ground, so we do also have our radio reporting. And you can see here the altimeter will be 501. Check. And pilot report for incoming traffic to Memphis. Reporting here at 1,100 barometric. Visibility is still low, so prepare to have a low ceiling for your sight to the runway.
Copy that, appreciate it.
No problem, brother. Okay, autopilot.
And also we're about 10 miles out for 18 left.
Copy that. All right. Landing. Check.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right. Brakes are out. Got a little bit of wind there towards the end. Let's see. For some reason my reversers aren't working. Okay, we got to check that reverser problem out. Okay, toe brakes here. Alright, reversers didn't work, guys. I had to reset them for, I had to reset my reversers for the MD-11, so I think that impacted the reversers here, so I'll have to fix that for the next flight. Flaps are coming up. Great landing, a little sloppy there as we got down, and yeah, my reversers didn't come on, so I need to make sure those work. Okay, we're exiting stage left here, and Memphis traffic, UPS 318 exiting runway 18 left on hotel, will be taxiing back to the UPS cargo ramp via Yankee for Memphis traffic. Alright guys, welcome to the Memphis. Not the best landing, but, and I'm talking about as far as our center line, we were a little off, but we'll take it, man. Once we get in the next aircraft, I got to make sure my reversers are kicking on.
Memphis traffic, American 1275, 3 mile final, 18 left, Memphis.
Bring her in, bring her on in. Alright. So we're going down to the end of the ramp course, guys, and then I'll check you out as soon as we taxi back, man. Okay, I see the cargo ramp right there. I think the UPS cargo ramp is at the end. 18 left is what I saw. There's that American traffic coming in. Nice. Nice touchdown there, American 1275.
A little windy, but not bad.
Yeah, it was a little windy. It was a little windy. But good job, man. Told you guys that wind, man. He's like a little windy. All right. So this is the ramp up here that it showed me prior to. So that's where we're going to go. Here's FedEx over here. Okay, Zach says he'll be right back, or I think he says that. I'll be on right just past Delta. Okay, got you. Oh, yep, just past Delta. Yep. Okay, that's the one. Thank you, Zach. Somebody's got a hot mic. Hot mic. Hot mic on 122. Hot mic. There we go. So APU is up and running all the way. And you know, when I landed the MD-11 yesterday, even my reversers didn't work. So I got to go see what's crack-a-lacking with my my reversers, man. Good thing we had some good breakage there.
Memphis traffic, American 1275, clear of 18 left, crossing 18 center on Echo, Memphis.
Okay, obviously this is the ramp here. Wow, it's amazing. They have no eye lead here, so we're just gonna pull her on in. There we go. All right. Parking brake is set. And we'll get that transponder off in a minute. Red beacon is off. These packs can come off. Isolation open. APU valve can come open as well. And boom, boom, boom. Welcome it in, guys. And we're going to do this quick. Couple replays, and we're going to get reloaded back up for the next route here. And guys, we did a little something with our lives this morning. You know what I'm saying? We did a little something with our lives this morning. Oh, there we go. Let's go out and see exactly what we look like here. Look at that. That's good. That's good driving, man. If you look parallel with the plane behind us, man. So that's us being professional. UPS flyers. They should keep us on payroll, man. Good Lord, I'm still hungry, man. Aviation Geek is a hungry animal. That's why you're Shrek like me. All right, let's get it off here really quick for our replays, guys. And let's go with the little soft tunes. For the mind. Back that sound down just a little bit. And one last thing we got to do is, oh yeah, okay, that's off because I don't like loading back up on the VATSIM network with my transponder on already. Funny thing is, Fort Worth Center just came on. How ironic is that? We might not be getting a replay at all. You know, this X-Plane's been doing something funny with the, look, it's circling every time you hit replay. But yesterday it tricked me and then it did give me the replay, so we'll see what's happening with this situation here. Give it a few seconds there. It did it to me last night as well. Yeah, we're gonna do another flight right now, and especially because it looks like the replay's not gonna work. All right, I'm just gonna let it marinate there for a second. Let me get this other flight ready to SDF. Yeah, it looks like it's just frozen there. Okay, so flight level 310 seems to be the common theme, and yeah. Goat 7, Diab, Nashville, Maybell Fix, Maybell 4 is what we're doing here. So, let us get this cracking here. Yeah, just what I thought. I didn't think it was going to work out too hot. So let's get you guys. Be right back with you. X-Plane just crashed. Something's been going on lately with the replays, man. I don't know what it is, but that's just going to save us time so we can actually get this next flight done. Almost done here, guys. We'll start loading X-Plane up here shortly. Following the old flight plan on the VATSIM network and just working on the overlay, and then we'll be back at it again. So replays will definitely be questionable, man, which is kind of upsetting. All right, Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport is on the mind now, folks. And don't forget, once we get our engine started, we definitely need to figure out our reverse thruster situation.
Cameras saved. Added camera 2 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 3 to category cockpit. Cameras
Almost
saved.
there, guys. Just setting up a few cameras here because
Unable to
there
find
was no camera set up
VID
for this
12.
one.
Added camera 4 to category cockpit.
Almost ready. We're not going to get them all set up. We can do a workaround here. So almost there, folks.
Cameras saved. Added camera 5 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 6 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 7 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 8 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 9 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 10 to category cockpit. Cameras saved. Added camera 11 to category cockpit. Unable to find view ID 5. Cameras saved. Added camera 12 to category cockpit.
Okay, almost done here.
Cameras saved. Added camera 13 to category cockpit. Cameras saved.
All right, we are back at it again. Let's get ready to get out of here, you guys. And let me, because I'm crunched on time here, let's go ahead and get this thing off and cracking so I can make sure I make all my obligations in the real world on time. Ground, let's get let's do the maintenance first. Maintenance successfully performed here. And let's get the GPU on. Chocks, stairs, fuel truck, loader unit. Literally, I could just say open all. Alright, let's go ahead and get the plane turned on so we can get the IRS going. Get our position on there, and all right. Booyah. All right. See how fast we can crack this thing off here. Okay, pallets on board. We are going for, let's see, brief preview here. We are going for a max takeoff weight of, not max, but our estimated takeoff weight 309,572 pounds, payload 85,920, fuel 29,052. Pallets here should do it. Let's go at 13. Let's see what's the weight here. Gross weight 360. Okay, let's go with 11. See what that does. 11 pallets. gives us gross weight of 340. Okay, 321. Weight 311, estimated takeoff weight 309, still not it. Let's see, estimated takeoff weight 301. Oh wait, we could have added that. Let's see, let's add that one more pallet on there. Gross weight 311, so let's just bring this down to 3,000. Okay, gross weight 3085. Okay, we're 100 under, so I like it. Optimize the center of gravity. And 29,100 pounds of fuel. Looks good. 8 pallets. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, loading the plane. Let's let the plane load. And let's see, GOAT 7 diab transition. Alright, sorry guys, just trying to hurry up here so I can get her done. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright. let's see here. Assuming, is this the cargo ramp over here, guys? Assuming you guys gonna give me the lowdown on where your cargo ramp is over here. But it looks like 11. So yeah, 17 left on the landing here. But base ops, Kentucky, general aviation. It looks better if we land on 17 right, to be honest with you. Okay, see, here's the air cargo over here, so. And we're heavy, so we're gonna take 17 right, and then here's the air cargo right over here. So I'm assuming that's where it's at, or at least on that side. So we're gonna take 17 right because we can, man. 17 right. Let's look at the transition there onto the airport. Let's get our arrival in there first, which is the, let's see, M Bell. Marble transition, maybe. I mean star. Just using my brain. Let's see. Marvel 6. Oops. That was the problem. I don't know why. I was at the wrong airport, man. There we go. Having a little bit of a brainurism there. Okay, so this is for 17 right here to Colonel. And then, of course, let's look here at our approach. ILS 17 right. And I'll check you guys out here in the chat. I'm just trying to get her done, baby. Yep, Spires it is. Another downwind. Looks like we're going to be doing right downwind again, guys. Alright, let's see if the plane is loaded before we start doing the rest of our stuff, then we'll get out of here. Plane is loaded. Okay, cool. While we're here, let's not waste any doggone time here. Close all them bad boys. Let's also get our APU going here. Alright, while that's happening, initial ref, boom, our reserve fuel. Final reserves, 14. Not doing much talking, guys, 'cause I'm trying to hurry up. Okay, 220, 13 gusting, 23, 3004, and outside temperature is 23. .1 on the trims. All right, 37, 43, 52. So let's do 37. 137 here. V rotate is 143. We'll set that, and then our climb out is 152. Bye, y'all. Already in the map mode there, looking good. We said the altimeter here is 3004 now. Got some good juice up there. Boom is on. So now we can get rid of that external power. See, yaw dampers out to the on position. Get that both. We can get the window heat on now. And we'll figure out our landing elevation. Let's get all those fuel pumps on. And boom. Let's get rid of all of this jazz here. Okay, we're done with that. Let's get our better pushback crack-a-lackin', and then we're out of here, guys. We're just gonna have it. I'm not even gonna have it turn this thing. So we're literally just gonna get pushed back to right here. That's it.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is dropped.
Alright, let's get out of here, guys, and then we'll chat it up in the air, trying to give you guys a second leg and still make it to work on time. So, forgive me, but I am rushing here. Let's get that on. 1228. We need to get this all the way turned up now. And get ready to go. Let's look at what our taxi is going to be. Okay, we'll come out Delta Sierra Bravo. Alright. Let's see. This to auto. Look and see what our
okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Elevation
ready
is.
To connect.
When we get the engine started, we're going to check those reverse thrusters too. Landing elevation there is 485. We'll go down to 490 there. Logo on. Red beacon. Boom, boom, boom. All of these are on the on position. Buses are tied. Utility bus. Generators will come on automatically. We got our fuel pumps. Nothing in the center tank. And window heat is on.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
And we're going to do exactly that, guys. Let's go ahead and crack this off now. Up top, we'll be starting the right engine first. Okay, we got some movement on N2. Look at this building up in the air. Alright, in the meantime, let's also get you guys the flight controls on. And see if I can check you guys out here really quick. Thinking about doing Pank to Louisville, to Cologne, Germany, JFK, and back to Anchorage this weekend. Man, that's a lot, Aviation Geek. Random route, I say 330. Yeah, I'm going to check you guys out here in a minute.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
41. flaps down. Make sure we're in the takeoff go around there. And flight directors can come on.
Noise disconnected. On bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, APU can now come off. APU bleed is off. The bleed air is now coming from the engines. Isolation valves are closed except the center, which stays open. Auto. And we've got our landing elevation all situated. Flaps done. Let's check our thrust reverser. Okay. That definitely works. Alright, so we'll have to toggle them on and toggle them off there. And let's get our landing lights going on here. We are not going to be doing all those flight controls check and all that good stuff. Let's get out of here. So again, we said Yankee Delta Sierra Bravo. Memphis traffic, UPS 318 at the UPS ramp here off the Yankee will be taxiing to runway 18 Charlie via Yankee Delta Sierra Bravo for departure out on the M-Bell for Memphis traffic. And I don't think that was right. I think it's actually not the M-Bell. It is departure on the... We are departing on the GOAT 7. And correction for Memphis traffic, UPS will be departing via the GOAT 7. Yankee Delta Sierra Bravo for taxi to runway 18 Charlie. Alright. Let's get her done. Flaps 5 is set. Flight director is connected. We'll get the clock going and the auto throttles. If I had a horn, I'd be honking it right now. Taxiway's clear. Memphis traffic, UPS 318 now crossing runway 18 left. Continue taxi to runway 18 center for departure on the GOAT 7 via Sierra Bravo. Alright, landing lights back off. Oops, strobe's back off. Alright, now we're going to be looking for Bravo, guys. You can see that wind is blowing away. Okay, we got Sierra 7 we just passed, and then we should be approaching Bravo next. Landing lights on. Strobe light on. And Memphis traffic UPS 318 heavy now entering runway 18 center for immediate departure out on the GOATS 7. Clock started. Auto throttles up. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. V1 and rotate. Gears coming up. Stage flaps up. Going flaps up clean. Up 1,000 feet, still climbing. Gear is up, flaps are up. Landing lights are still on. Alright, hand over to autopilot. Pull it up to about 10,000 feet. We can get those lights off now. And guys, we are airborne. Appreciate you guys continuing to ride along, man. Nice takeoff and departure, Aviation Geek says. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Aviation Geek talking about, yeah, I got a number for you to call for pilot deviation. Evacuate aircraft now. James just let his tutor, his two-cylinder engine up. Gas prank and trucks roll to the ramp ASAP. Man, that must be some bad gas. James Johnson saying, what do I do for work in real life? No, it's not too personal. I own my own company, and I do consulting, veterans benefits, as well as motivational speaking, as well as I also am the #2 for a defensive and tactics firearms company. Times they're a little slow right now, so yeah, so I work for myself. James Johnson says, you got an idea, when you get to the airport in South America, I can speak with ATC. VATSIM in Spanish. Que chistoso eres tú. Te voy a comunicar con ellos en español ahí en América Sur. You funny, man. Okay, flying time for this leg is 55 minutes. I think we might be able to pull a miracle off here. We got the clock started already, so we are rolling 6 minutes into it. And guys, we are flying real time. Okay, we can get the auto brake disarm. There we go. And let me turn those flight controls off for you guys now. And we are on the way. Okay, perfectly to transition there. Just go into the standard. Also go on the first officer side. Go into the standard. Got traffic on. Let's get his pushed out a little bit. Gain auto. Okay, we got weather on over here as well as traffic. Alright, and just like that, we're direct to Nashville, and then we'll be going direct onto the transition point for the Mabel 7, or Mabel 4, rather. So, because it's such a short flight, let's go ahead and get rid of Memphis stuff going on here. See, there's our exit point on this standard instrument departure, And our entryway is going to be Lanav, however you want to call it. And then we'll be out to Colonel, landing runway 17 right. So let's make sure that's what we have in it. Old rusty dusty FMS here. There it is. So we do, which is a good thing, man. Top of climb, we got 41 nautical miles. Let's come down here, and we already put our ILS information in, so we stay far ahead of the aircraft. 110.3. 110.3. Final approach course heading at 170. Three 170, and decision height is 685. Do barrel. Alright, 685's in there for the minimums. Touchdown zone is 485, which I believe we already got that up top. Let's double check that. 480. Alright. Got about 5,000 to go until flight level 310, so we're doing good there. Swingers, Sawyer's Aviation says, my dad owns a business and it is slow for him too. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Well, the good thing is, you know, I get a lot of money from the government for my military service, so that's good. You know, my business is doing okay, but my business partner's business is a little slow right now. Reconfiguring some things. Aviation Geek says, I'm American and American controllers can't understand my hillbilly accent. Aviation got that real deep accent down there in the south. James, if the horses' front legs are trotting, what are the back legs doing? He says, I don't know. What are they doing? Hauling ass, man. Hauling ass. No, that's a good joke, man. Hello, actually pretty good one, yeah. Aviation Geek always keeps it live on the channel, know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing right there. That is a good thing. That was a good thing, man. If I can find a cameraman this evening, I might put up a video. That's what's up. Aviation, you should teletransport to when we come in so you can get me and put it on your channel. Natural scenery. All my sceneries, man, that I ran in X-Plane 11 sometimes come in here and say they have an issue. Yeah. See? Okay, see? James Johnson's asking if I'm going to do a flight in the A340, and I say yes, soon enough. I got to practice some Airbus landings, man. They've been kicking my butt lately. I think the problem is, too, is that the way I'm landing when they say retard, I'm retarding right when they say it, just as we're getting into our flare, but I think I need to hold the throttle in the climb power just almost even down to 5 feet and then retard there, and we'll start getting our butters back. Last time I buttered an Airbus, I believe it was in Orlando, A321, I don't know, 10-15 streams ago, maybe more. Okay, we're in cruise power, wings level. We got an aircraft altitude, so hopefully he just stays ahead of us and out of the way. And we have our top of descent coming up not too far from there, so we'll figure out what altitudes we need there. Take a look. Okay, there's his aircraft right there. United Arab Emirates, UAE 69T. There he goes right there. So he's over there. Yeah, he's at 31,000 feet. My man's going to Dubai International, so he got some flying to do. He's in a 777. He only has 12 hours and 1 minute to go, so he's almost there. See what this bourbon is. The bourbon must be the... Gotta figure out what this line is here. It must be the missed approach straight out. Oh yeah, see there? Missed approach, climb 4,000 on heading 170, expect radar vector. So that's what that is. That line is 170, radar vectors to nowhere. And we'll be climbing up to 4,000 for that. So that's what that line is. Just wanted to double check that. Top of descent, 78 nautical miles. Just looking to see what the bottom altitude on our descent is 17 right. So Han can be at 4,000. So Colonel will say we want that at 4,000. Top descent now 58 miles. Urban at 9, Local at 7. See Boko at 7. See what we got Bourbon at. Bourbon is going to be at 9. Local at 7. Now that just changed our top of descent to 39 nautical miles, which I like. Okay, 17 right, so it looks like air cargo is right up here, y'all. So I guess this is where I'm gonna go, up here. Unless you guys tell me otherwise, right by runway 17 right. Looks like there's air cargo right here. That's where I'm going. You guys let me know, man. Quantum Simmons says, bust some funky verses for us, Dre. Hey, you don't encourage me to rap. I will do it. I will do it. You guys know how I get down. No worries on the lyrics that I drop. Flying these planes, y'all know I can't stop. A little offbeat rhythm, but that's alright. We gon' tip them up and say what? We flying in the UPS. And everybody knows that I must confess. Streaming with y'all is always a ball. We gon' do it until we fall. There's a good reason why I'm not in the music industry. Aviation Geek says, just uploaded something. Uh-oh. Want to know what you uploaded, Aviation Geek? It's always a mystery. Guys got Spawn and Salmon over there encouraging me to rap. Okay guys, we're almost to our top of descent. Let's keep putting this down to 4,000 feet. That way we can get that top drop, baby. All right, and we are most certainly descending on the M-Bell 4, expecting runway 17 right. And it's just been a quiet day so far with no ATC, and that's why a lot of times I do flights on the pilot edge, because hey, you got to start somewhere. Science Aviation says, I just watched it. I'm going to watch it right now, Aviation Geek. All right. And Louisville Muhammad International UPS 318 is a Boeing 767-300 Foxtrot, currently now vacated flight level 310, descending on the M-Bell 4, expecting runway 17 right for arrival for Louisville traffic. Alright, what's the message saying? Drag required, but we're good there. She got herself slowed down. Okay, runway length is a good one, 11,000 feet. And depending on the winds, well, let's see what those winds are doing again there. Okay. Okay, winds are still favorable to a southern landing. It's going to be a little bit of a crosswind there, 230 degrees at 10 knots. Altimeter is 299.5. Temperature is 21 degrees Celsius, so let's get 299.5 in there. On the standby. Okay, 299.5. Nice long runway, winds aren't too bad, so we'll come here and ILS 110.3170. Let's double check that. 110.3170. That's looking good here. And we will go for flaps 25 at 145 with those winds, makes it 155 approach speed. So it'll be 155, and if we're being truly diligent here, we can set this now. Our VREF is 145. Okay, 145. We'll do 155 for our approach speed. And then this would be our plus 80. That would be our climb out. We can literally probably just go and confirm that. There we go. So once we're downwind on our last fix, we'll be on the heading of 349. Now you can see that'll put us directly downwind there. And the initial fix onto the arrival is at 4,000, so no worries there. And with that runway being as long as it is, we could probably do auto brakes 3. And there, the auto spoilers are armed, and we know our reverser should work this time, so hopefully we have a little bit better success here. 31 minutes, guys. We got about another 20 something minutes to go until we are all the way on the ground. Hopefully we get a replay this time. Hopefully we get a replay this time. Let's see what Aviation Geek put up. Nightbot is gangster. Yeah, I see what you showed us, Aviation Geek. That's a heck of a wreck at the Chick-fil-A, man. How they gonna crash into Chick-fil-A? Seth R says can't get verified in the Discord. Yeah, my bad, Seth R. What we did earlier, just to make sure you're connected, and then we'll get that situated. Let's. I'm gonna send you my Discord name. And then you could just send me a friend request. There you go. Just send a friend request to there and then I'll connect to you. That way we can communicate, at least that way. For real, yep. How many warnings I get? Nightbot. Right, Nightbot's gangster. Okay, perfect, Seth. Let's see here. Alright, there we go, my G. Let me know if you got the reply. I definitely sent it to you. Responded. I just saw you. I just saw you, man. Okay, there we go, Spawn and Salmon. So I got you. Boom, there you go. Okay, gotcha. Nice. See, we making something happen. Coffee of Sorts, good stream. I gotta go. Looking forward to another one. All right, Coffee of Sorts, man. Appreciate you, my G. Matter of fact, let me get back up in this here cockpit and figure out what's lacking. Okay, we've already passed transition. All right, 2995. Louisville traffic, UPS 318 heavy is now direct inbound, descending on the inbound 4 with transition for runway 17 right, full stop, Louisville traffic. Alright guys, we're at 11,000, bringing it in, man. Bringing it in. Bottom altitude set is 349. We'll be departing the last fix on the Star at the 349 heading. And actually, if I'm being honest now, we're just going to go now. See, basically we're just going direct here now, which makes pretty good sense to me. Okay, so here's the runway now. There's Colonel. We need that at 4,000. Colonel at 4,000, then we're going to turn in here. Initial approach fixes Spires. And Spires is as well at 4,000. And our missed approach, we're going to climb up to 4,000. So 4,000 is definitely a key number here. Alright, and there's Spires. Now I wonder if we were going to go to Bilgers, we can cut it off. What's Bilgers need to be at? Bilgers needs to be at 3,000. So we'll turn between Spires and Bilgers, and we'll make sure we're at 3,000. Alright, let's see here. Let's make sure our landing lights are on. We missed that mark at 10,000. Just trying to see if we can get in there a little quicker, man. Back in the IMC conditions, and we are slowing down, guys. Louisville traffic, UPS 318 heavy is now right downwind for runway 17 right, expected full stop, Louisville traffic. Alright, what we got here? Alright, info, India is current, 230 at 10 knots, 10 static miles, overcast, temperatures 21 degrees Celsius, altimeters 299.5. Thank you, Senor Aviation Geek. Okay, let's do our checks. Auto spoilers are in the arm position. We have auto brakes 3 set. We are confirming a VREF of 145 with the final approach speed of 155. Okay, first stage of flaps, 250, safety speed 230 for flaps 5, so we'll do speed check flaps 1. Keep that nose down a little bit there. Also give us a little bit extra drag. Speed check, flaps 5. All right, guys, here we go. Vaughn & Simmons, just Google digital ATIS KDSF, you get right away info too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What did 50 Cent do when he got hungry? 56. Dude, I'm pretty sure hanging out with Aviation Geek all day would be definitely a treat. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and make this right turn. We'll make it here, though. That way we ensure that we get no confusion here. Louisville traffic. UPS 318 now turning right base for runway 17 right, full stop. Let's go 180 on the speed. Next stage of flaps 15 is going to be 210 on the speed. Speed check, flaps 15. Localizer is captured. Memphis traffic, or as you were, Louisville traffic, UPS 318 now established fully on the ILS 17 right approach, expecting full stop, Louisville traffic. All right. We are on the ILS. Looking 100% good here. Okay, landing lights are all on and confirmed. VREF is 155, or VREF is 145. V approach is going to be 155. Okay, glide slope is captured. Alright guys, landing gear is coming down. Slowing our speed to 155. And speed check, flaps 20, flaps 25. Louisville traffic, UPS 318 now on a 5-mile final for runway 17 right, full stop. Okay, flaps are selected and indicating 25. Auto brakes are on 3, and spoilers are armed. Another theme of looking for visibility here. Alright, once we get visibility, we will most certainly take it off autopilot. Louisville traffic, UPS 318 heavy, short final, runway 17 right. Check. Okay, there's another UPS aircraft down there. Check.
Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers are out. Ooh, a little windy here. Speed is bleeding. Alright, reverse free. And welcome to Louisville, guys. Alright, flaps are coming up. Ooh, that was a pretty good touchdown, but then, man, we got blown over all the way to the right, but that's alright. Hey, look, and what do you know? There goes the UPS cargo ramp right there. And Louisville traffic, UPS 318 now clear of runway 17 right, taxiing in to the UPS cargo ramp. Straight ahead for Louisville traffic. Alright, guys. APU is being started. And we got the rusty dusty UPS cargo ramp right here. We were blown all over that runway, man, but hey, we made it then, essays. Almost the butter, yeah, man, almost. I'm loving how close this ramp is here. Let's go over here and park by these big boys. Alright, y'all. Let's go ahead and stop her right there. And can go engines off. APU bleed can come back on. And bada bing, bada boom. We did it, y'all. We did it. And landing lights are off. Red beacon can come off, as well as our squawk here. And welcome it in, guys. Welcome it in. Welcome it in. I hope you guys enjoyed that situational situation. Now, let's hopefully we get a replay this time, y'all. I thought we turned our test. There we go. Go ahead and disconnect that bad boy. Turn it all the way off. Let's wait for this message to get out of there. Let's see. Had some wrap issues that needed to be fixed. You've actually parked at the maintenance ramp, but hey, you're at the UPS. That's all that matters. Hey, appreciate you, Zach. If you look at the airport map, that large building is the UPS ramp. Okay, got you. UPS, it's all over the place there, man. Haha, awesome stream this evening. I was bored and you cured it. Hey, no problem. Thanks for riding on board. Zach Hamilton said -150. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes, yes, I can. What was my actual landing rate? You guys know? All right, come on. Let's hope for a replay here. Okay, there we go. Now we should just like reverse it. We pretty much landed center line, then boom, as soon as we touched down, we got blown over. Not too bad though. Not too bad at all. Alright, let's try that again. And we got a replay, but not with all of our surfaces, but that's okay. That is okay, man. It's perfect timing because we'll do couple here replays, then I'm out of here, man. It's gonna be time to go to work. I appreciate each and every one of you guys riding on board with your boy, and couldn't do without you. Big up to my lovely wife, of course. Love you and the kids. Once again, dear Lord, thank you for waking me up today. My boy Aviation Geek was in the house. Zach Hamilton checked in along with D Champ. James Johnson showed up, of course, as always, supporting along with Hog Flies. My boy Zach Hamilton has been on board for quite a bit, so big up to you as well. Fires Aviation was also in the house, man, along with my boy Coffee of Sorts. And we also have, let's see here. Let's finish the replay and we'll finish doing our shout outs here. Back it up. Who else we got on board? Nightbot, Kia, Goor, Good Ring. All right. And we have my boy Dimitri on board. Again, we said Kara Guler was on board. Appreciate you riding along with me. Of course, Seth R was in the house. God, we were able to make some connections there on Discord. Blue Games was in the house. My boy Blue, big up. You guys know Blue. He is a streaming maniac, of course, and trendsetter in the community. My boy Rock City checked in as well. And let's see who else we got. We said James Johnson, Zach. I'm just going through the chats here, and if I miss you, I do apologize, not on purpose. We said Sawyers, and it looks like we got everybody. My boy Dimitri, Aviation Geek, Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, guys, Spotted Salmon was in the house. Let's see. We got Aspiring Aviator. And yeah, guys. Yes, Aviation Geek. See you on the next one. And you guys definitely got me to do another stream, and we made it just in time for me to get ready to handle my scandal, man. So much appreciated, guys. Guys, we're gonna be on the road to 800. We're gonna keep doing this thing. We got to get 800 subs, man. 800 subs for sure. But guys, I'm your boy Dre. Appreciate you guys riding along. We're gonna do one last wing replay here, guys, and then we're gonna call it for sure. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Have a great day. Treat yourselves kind. Treat everyone else even just a little bit kinder, and you guys will 100% be okay in life. Be tenacious, be ferocious in life. Go after what you want. Remember, you reap what you sow. I'm your boy Dre, and I'm out. See you on the next one.